Yo, what's good, everybody? Like, share, subscribe as y'all tap on in. Yeah, and I want to talk about this situation with the Tate brothers, man. Bro, it's over with, man. Them cats, man, and this is what happens when you get on your knees and do stupidity, right? For Donald J. Trump, this is what happens, man. Bro, it always gets bad in the end, bro. Them two dudes, man, you might as well go ahead and pack them up, man. After the report I just read, Marco Rubio from Trump's administration, Secretary of State, just came out and basically buried them boys' chances, man. I'm gonna tell you something. The UK, they checkmated Donald Trump's administration. The UK, let me repeat this again. The UK, they checkmated Donald Trump's administration. What do you mean, Ticket? They checkmated him. Exactly what I just told you what they did. They checkmated the Donald Trump administration. That's exactly what they did. And it's over with. Marco Rubio just came out and addressing the situation with the Tate brothers. And Marco Rubio basically said, hey, man, shit, we ain't got no role in that. And our administration probably would never have a role. And this is what happens when I told y'all. When you come out here and you get on your knees and do all that capping they was doing for Donald Trump, man, in the end, Trump gonna protect Trump. And I'm gonna tell y'all what the UK probably did. I'm guaranteeing y'all there's no way out, and the UK knew it because once they brought these charges, and let me tell y'all this, the reason why Tate's brothers' argument's not gonna work, that, oh, we were supposed to be waiting on Romania. When they left Romania and went to the United States, they officially left the jurisdiction of Romania. So once they left Romania and crossed borders into the United States, then the Romanian law has no bearing on the treaty between the United States and the UK. The UK knew this. That's why the whole time when the Tate brothers were thinking that could nothing happen, them fools didn't read they didn't read the fine print. The Tate brothers did not read the fine print. The fine print said if you go to the United States of America, that you can be deported. You can be extradited and brought back to the UK because now the Romanian law does not intercede outside of Romania. The Romanian law only proceeded when they were in Romania. Once they came back to the States, the Tate brothers thought they so smart that they thought that, it's over. Trump gonna protect us. Trump's not gonna protect you. Trump got the Epstein files he worried about, bro. Then I'm gonna tell y'all how smart the UK was. When they went to get them, they brought so many charges on them boys, right? They brought so many charges on these boys. When they gave Donald Trump a whiff of what was in them files in Donald Trump's administration, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing that Donald Trump's administration can do. Once Donald Trump got a whiff and they seen what was in them files, remember, they're being arrested not only for the previous allegations. Man, these dudes was hit with PDF allegations. It's over with. And they were hit with being, and remember, in order to charge them with possession of PDF content, you have to have proof of that. They have to show proof of that. The UK had proof that them brothers was moving like that, and they gave it to the United States of America. Them boys is done. They gave it to the United States of America so that, because, check it out, if Donald Trump gets involved, here's what the UK gonna do. The UK is gonna expose, because there has never been a situation where the UK has asked for somebody to be extradited and the United States didn't agree. The United States has given every single extradition request to the UK that they've ever asked for. Them boys is done. And this is what y'all get. When y'all sit up here and jockstrap sniff Donald Trump and do all that keying and all the other shit, the block is so hot for Trump, it ain't nothing he can do. There's literally nothing Donald Trump can do because the block is so hot on him, right? And not only that, because of what's in that paperwork, right? See, them fools thought, yeah, we riding with Trump, man. Can't nobody do nothing to us. We good. We gonna get him to take care of the Romanian government, and the Romanian government's never going to be able to do shit to us in the United States. That's what they thought. And they thought that the Romanian government slowing shit down and them being under Trump, because remember, at the end of the legal process, Trump could come through and say, no, we're not extraditing them, and Trump could end the whole thing. Trump could end the whole thing, and then the UK could do nothing. The only way the UK could ever prosecute them is if they go to a country that has extradition with the UK. That means they can safely live in the United States without a problem ever again. That's why they was up here bragging about, oh yeah, we love living in the States, man. It's a great area, man. We love the States, man. Nah, them idiots, they love the protection they thought they was getting from Donald J. Trump. And when they found out that Donald J. Trump cares about Donald Trump more than them, this is, see, all that blind loyalty they had. That's why I told y'all, all these politicians are just, in my opinion, greasy. Their entire administration is greasy. I can never respect none of these guys, ever. That's just the honest to God truth. I never respect any of these politicians or any of their organizations. I'll never respect them, ever. Because I know how it goes. When you know how it goes, you know how it goes. Right? So what the UK did was, the UK showed Trump and them what was in that fight. They showed the Department of Justice what evidence they had against them boys. See, you got a lot of people they're good master manipulators. So they got a whole stringency of people thinking that they're they're gonna think something ain't right, and they'll be right. They'll be right. The UK eats of Donald Trump's administration because they tied their hands behind their back. Hold on, y'all. Trump's administration can do nothing, bro. They're helpless, man. They are literally helpless. And the Tate brothers, they're toast, man. They'll never see the light of day ever again. And the UK got their ass. They was talking all that shit. They was talking all that shit because they thought that they were safe. Because, I'm going to say it again. All Donald Trump had to do, you guys, this is all Trump had to do. All Donald Trump had to do was come and sign the order at the end of the whole legal process. All Trump had to do was sign the order that, this is all Trump had to do, y'all. All he had to do was sign the order that, no, you can't extradite them, and we're blocking the process. And the Tates would have been free in the United States of America, and they know it. Trump can't do it, and the UK forces him, in my opinion. The UK, they eated his ass. Because what the UK did was, they brought forth so much evidence against the Tates. Remember, you have to have evidence when you put PDF allegations on somebody saying that ain't no allegation. That's, you got it or you don't got it. And they had to show that to the DOJ, the Department of Justice, in order to get the clearance, right? To run down on them boys. So they got the clearance, right? To run down on them boys. Now it's game over. Now it's game over. Because once Donald Trump administration sees that they got the goods on them boys, Donald Trump can't risk looking like he's saving them, and they got PDF files out here on these boys. No dice. On Andrew, no dice. No dice. There's nothing Trump can do. And that puts his administration at major risk because of the Epstein files. Now, all of the crazy supporters who still follow Trump, they'll really be thinking something ain't right. And be like, hold on. So you already got the Epstein file situation. You got 1 million allegations, and you're going to free the Tate, even though they say they got PDF content on these boards? Man, Trump administration could not afford it. They couldn't afford it, right? So, and here's the backup plan for the UK. The UK is so smart. All the UK got to do is, if the United States block this shit through the courts, all the UK got to do is expose the information to the public, and it's over with. That's all the UK got to do in the end. And say, yo, this is who the United States government is protecting, and expose the information that they have on the case to the public. Game over, and they done. Either way, y'all smash the like button. Y'all come on in here. Let's get over 1,000 likes. They done, bro. The UK played this shit perfectly and boxed them boys in. The Tates are done. They talked all that shit. They talked all that shit, and it's over with, bro. It's over with. They talked so much shit to the UK because they thought Donald Trump was going to back them regardless. They miscalculated the Trump administration and what's going on with the Trump administration right now. And the UK came and hit them with those new charges. Once you start getting into PDF type allegations, bro, it's over with. Because the PDF allegations that they said that they have evidence of them with that content, you know, of Andrew. Once they say that, bro, it's a wrap. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Go ahead and pack this shit up, go on home. Because once you show this to the courts, they have to show this to the American courts for the American courts to sign off on that shit, bro. They have to show that. So the Department of Justice had to sign it. I know their lawyer is going for. Now, here's the question. How much do the Tates now go off on Trump? Because that's going to cause Trump even more problems. Because Tate got a big following. So now all them crazy people who still follow Tate, they're going to look at Trump like he's a traitor. Oh, you ain't going to step up for our guy? Man, Trump ain't trying to get involved in that shit. He got too much bigger fish to fry. He damn sure ain't trying to get involved in that. And it takes, they can appeal, but they'll lose the appeal. They got the paperwork, bro. Once you got paperwork that shows, evidence that shows, PDF type files, it's over with. There's nothing else to talk about. So the person who said the Republicans control Florida, no, it doesn't. You don't understand. But the main guy hates those guys. And you have to remember, the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, he wants to run for president. Bro, he ain't signing off on this shit. They're going to destroy his ass with this. In any type of primary, if he signs off, and these boys got PDF files on them and allegations on them, it's over with, bro. Y'all go ahead and cancel this shit. It's over. And remember, Ron DeSantis, ain't he Republican? He wanted to take out of Florida. He wanted to put their ass in prison. Let me tell you something. If they wanted to shut this down, this would have never got past the Department of Justice. Them boys going to prison for the rest of their life. I mean, they're not never going to get out of prison ever again. They're never getting out of prison again. You'll never see them out of prison again. And here's the thing. If that lawyer tries to come out talking crazy about Donald Trump, Tate's lawyer and them, yeah, shit, that'll be the last case he got. He'll go right into irrelevancy forever. It's a wrap, man. I'm drinking a smoothie, y'all. My bad. She got in the gym. Yeah, man, it's over with, bro. Them boys is toast, nigga. When I say toast, nigga, they French toast, nigga. When I say toast, y'all, them two niggas is French toast. You heard what I said? They French toast, nigga. It's over with. So, yeah, man. The Trump administration won't be doing shit. Marco Rubio just said, he said, man, Marco Rubio buried their ass, yo. Marco Rubio said there's no role for us to play now, or it never may be in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. So salute to everybody. You used to think they was cool? Man, them dudes wasn't cool, man. Anybody who know anything can see right through Andrew Tate. I don't know why people don't see through this cat, bro. He talk like he's so intelligent and smarter than everybody else, man. Bro, man, he ain't smart, man. He's smart to people who aren't smart. He seems smart. He's a master manipulator. Mm-hmm. Straight up. He got all them people controlled, right in their mind. Master manipulator, right? So all those people think he's innocent. Master manipulator, bro. Great storyteller, though. Great storyteller. He could tell a story like no other. He's a great storyteller. But, you know, you can make people feel like, certain things. But, bro, he got too much shit. Bro, listen, don't y'all know this fool admitted to pimping? Pimping is illegal. Pimping is illegal all over the world, pretty much. This idiot admitted to that online. You're having courses with webcam. You're telling people what you're doing. Like, share, subscribe, man. You don't get no dumber than he thought he was gonna be able to poke his chest out because he thought Trump was gonna come save him. That's why he was kissing Trump's ass. But Trump ain't gonna say that, boy. He's done so.